This, my friend, is an easy way to disarm a knife.
Where's the money at? Where's the money at? Where's the money at? Where's the money at?
Alright. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. You saw the intro and title. Today, we'll be going over a very easy and simple knife disarm you can actually do in real life. Something that actually can work. We're going over the most common knife attack, because most times in the street, that's the knife, most times the attacker, if they have a knife, they have it in this type of grip, they're gonna come with this forward thrust. Their goal usually is to grab you and start thrusting, this forward thrust. This is the most common attack I've seen. So I'm gonna go over how to defend that. I see a lot of guys, they teach knife stuff, it doesn't work. They teach stuff, hold this in your down here. They teach stuff, they'll teach, come in slow. They teach you the X, and then I'm gonna roll over, and then you see how, when you have a guy that he's not even trying. But if you have a guy that's not being compliant, a lot of this stuff's not gonna work. If you have a guy, if I try to do some sort of wrist lock, the problem with like a wrist lock or manipulation here is that, see, he's not gonna let you do that. In real life, this guy is gonna have a death grip on the knife, because his worst nightmare is that he drops the knife, I take it and I stab him. That's his worst nightmare. So when they have a knife, they're attacking someone, their goal, the whole intention is to not ever let go of the knife. So with that being said, if I try to do something in here and he actually has a tight grip, there we go. I can't bend his wrist. I can't, he's moving me and I can't even try to bend his wrist. He's gonna be tight because he does not want to let go at all. So a lot of these disarms and locks from the standing position aren't usually gonna work under a realistic attacker, especially a guy bigger and stronger than you that's angry, that's upset. So we're gonna go over an actual practical way to defend yourself, disarm, and get out of there that works against the most common knife attack, right hand, just thrust coming in. The most common thing I see online is, oh, if they got a knife, run. Go run, okay, never fight a knife, never do this, run, don't learn any disarms, run, okay? The problem with that is most times you cannot run if the guy has a knife. If you're in a room, a house, a hallway, I cannot run. I'm too close. That every knife encounter that I've seen is gonna be in close range. Most times it's not gonna be way out here, it's gonna be the guy that gets in close. He's trying to rob you, and not make a big scene. He's trying to get close and do something. I can't run from that. I'm too close. If I run, he's gonna chase me. And now my back's turned to him where he can do whatever he wants, and that's I don't wanna do that. I've seen videos where everyone says run. I've seen videos where the guy tries to rob someone, the guy tries to run, and the knife guy chases him, and he's fast. So I really have to wonder, am I faster than this guy? And I mean, that's something you gotta think about. So most times you're not able to run. The only way you can run is if you have a big open field, open park, you're outside, you're by yourself, then okay, run, right? But if you're with somebody, you're with family, your friends, your son, your spouse, you can't just run. That's so many times you can't run. So that's what this is for, if we cannot run away. Obviously, if we can run away and get out the way, perfect, awesome, do that. This video is for if you can't do that. He's too close, he's grabbing you already. What to do when you're in that situation. So we're gonna get right in. So yet again, those common attacks will be this thrust with this right leg in front. I've trained it, I've seen it. Most times we're gonna have the right hand and step here because it's the dominant hand, they're gonna have the dominant side in front. Later I'll show what to do if they have a right hand with the left hand in front. For now, this is the most common one that I've seen and done all the time. Everybody wants to come in and step like this with their right leg in front. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So the first thing that you have to do when the guy stabs you, you have to, one, both hands to the arms, but move your body back. I wanna hold my body out so I don't get stabbed, obviously. I don't wanna just stand here and do this because now, be stronger, he's gonna start pulling me back and it's really nasty. And yet again, in real life, the guy's not gonna do this. He's gonna thrust. He's gonna keep coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's a very tough situation. So when he does that, When he does that, I see how I hike my body backwards because I don't wanna get hit. Then the arms go out. So that worst case scenario, he might cut my arm a little bit and I just have to do that. I have to take it and whatever. I do not need him to cut my body, my arteries, anything like that, my neck. So when he comes in slow, go slow, I'm coming out, bam, hiking my body backwards, and then attacking this arm with both hands. I don't want to do one hand because now he can easily cut my arm. And two, if he's just stronger than me, just force it anyway. If he's stronger than me, I mean, he's a big guy. I mean, we're the similar size. He's strong. He's not no 50 pounds heavier than me. But with that being said, he's still moving back with one arm. One arm's not enough to deal with this threat because in his mind, this is his best weapon and he doesn't want to lose it. He wants to put everything in this one shot. So I have to use two hands, right? Do it again. With his two hands now, try to stab me. With his two hands trying to stab me, I can talk to the camera and I'm kind of fine right here, which is two hands. So you have to use two hands against the weapon, hike your body back. Now what to do after that? If the problem is, do it again. If I just stay here, it gives him time to think and do stuff and try stuff. I don't want to, there you go, eat my arms. I don't want him to do that. That's a perfect example. In most cases, when the guy grabs the knife, the attacker's first instinct is not usually to cut the arms unless he's like a Filipino expert. Normally, if I grab it, his first instinct is not to cut the arm, it's to stab me. But if I give him enough time, he'll think of that. So when he comes in, he does that, I have to do it, intercept the knife and intercept him by a headbutt. The headbutt works because I'm taking the hardest part of my skull, jamming in his face to stun him, to cause him to take a step back, to not think for that split second about stabbing me. Once I do that, then I can go into something. So it comes in again, I'm hiking, I'm headbutting, and of course, I'm driving through hard, making his head go back. Now this leg's open. I've stopped it for a second, this leg's open. I can step, I bring my foot around, I pull both hands this way, and I hook his ankle and I force it this way. So I'm pulling this way, hooking the ankle this way, bam, I'm gonna get that sweep. Now I do it for real, but you saw me do it earlier. I'm literally here, I'm getting this motion, bam, and I'm bringing my leg all the way out to the drip, got him on the ground. Once I do that, just like get on the ground from here, like I just tripped you. Bam, let's say I get on my, now once I'm here, now I can run, or if you're really gutsy, you can try to pin the knife arm down and do stuff, keep your arm up, keep your leg on the arm and try to do stuff. But I would really suggest from there you can run. Because now it's on the ground, I can run and get a weapon. I can find something and attack or run away. But if he's standing right in my face, I can't run away. There you go, thanks. So I go again slowly, but this is the main thing you're gonna face. If he comes in, there you go. If he comes in, I'm really here, headbutt, a hard headbutt. I could keep hitting, but I can keep hitting him with this headbutt. I can try knee to the groin, but my goal is to get this sweep. So I don't want to think too much, hitting him too much. I really want to hit him with this headbutt a few times to bring his arm down and to hit and sweep. Now this arm, I really am using my body weight to get and lock this down so he can't stab me. So I'm hitting bam, and then sweep as hard as I can to get him on the ground. Now, let's say his footwork is not like this. Let's say if his left leg is in front, but it's his right hand, because most people are right hand dominant, but this technique still works if it's a left hand, it doesn't matter. But let's say though he stabs with this hand, but his leg is up here. Now, this sweep doesn't work. Now, if I do this, I could try to do this. It depends how good of a thrower you are. If you're like a judo guy, then you could do this, right? But for me, I'm not that good, but you still could, in theory, come here, bam, I could headbutt, and I could do this like pendulum step to get here and to throw this. Another thing you could do when he comes into here, do it again, bam, I'm headbutting, I could do oblique kicks because I'm trying to get this leg out. My goal is to get him to fall on the ground and trip. I need to get his legs out from under him. From here, I can come up and blast his kneecap out to hurt him, but two, to force his leg to go backward. Bam, now I can this sweep, or it might have been enough to hurt him, to hit him, to then get away and run. The idea, the whole concept of this is that I need to intercept him. I can't let him just waltz in, come in and stab me, waltz in and I just try to grab and I try to do some block or some throw. No. For this stuff to work, I have to intercept him, hit him with something so he's not thinking clearly, where he's stunned. That's when he comes in. The first thing of this is bam, headbutt. That's the first thing. Now, if it's from here, now from the headbutt, I can knee to the groin and push him off, or knee to the groin and throw. But I have to hit him with something first, then you can follow up later. But none of this is gonna work if you don't train this. If you don't train this with a live person and try it, see what works, see what doesn't work, it's not gonna work in real life. See, so many guys, so many martial artists don't actually pad up, get on gear, and go at it to see if it works. If you don't do that, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to make it work. So if you wanna learn more stuff like this, go ahead. In the description of this video, I have a $10 a month course. In there, I teach a lot of stuff like this, hundreds of videos breaking down techniques and concepts that actually work, that's tried and tested. So if you want stuff that actually works, it's tried and tested, and that's very cheap. It's only $10 a month, anyone can afford it. Then go in the description of this video for my full in-depth jeet-kune-do mixed martial arts course. So the whole concept of this video is to intercept the guy, stop the knife, and then attack, whatnot. But the whole thing, this is very offensive. That's what I want. It's very offensive because if I just play defense, he's gonna keep stabbing me. That's the big thing I teach in real life self-defense, that I have to attack the guy. I can't rely on defense because he's gonna keep attacking me. Now, we went over the first disarm. There are pretty much two main ways a knife attack is gonna happen, right? If I have a knife, there's only two ways it's gonna happen. There's only two types of knife attacks. It's open, the guy has it out, or it's concealed, and the knife's tucked away somewhere. The reason being is that if it's out, I'm trying to rob him and intimidate him. I want him to see the knife and be scared, emotional. I want to intimidate him. So that's why the knife's out. I'm showing, hey, come on, bro, we're trying to, or give me your money. I'm trying to show him what I have to intimidate him. The scarier one, the more dangerous one, is if I have it concealed, the guy gets close and then they grab you and pull it out, right? It's concealed to hide it so they get in close. So if a guy is concealing it, it's very dangerous. That means he's really, really trying to hurt you, or really trying to hurt you. It's very scary. But this is why awareness is so important, because, let's put it away in your pocket or something. This is why you need to know actual practical self-defense skills. Because if you're talking to someone and let's say we're arguing, he's yelling, and I'm talking, I don't want to fight, and then he goes for that, now I know I have to hit him and do something. Notice I didn't just stop and just go for the knife. I actually hit him first to then go and address this, because if I know if we're arguing and he goes into his pocket, he's not going to pull out a present. I need to stop or intercept him. That from there, put it back real quick, that even from us talking, when he goes for the knife, I could just hit him and just try to run now, because now I've stunned him. If I run first, he can chase me easily. If I hit him hard first, then run, that's more effective. Or, like I showed earlier, I can hit him first and then go for the knife. Put it again, away. I don't know what I'm saying. Step back a little bit. Let's say if we're at a distance, but he tries to get it out, then I could kick and now run away now. But notice I intercept him with a kick, I intercept him with a hit to then set up the retreat. Obviously, if he has it tucked away again, and we are in close range, and he goes for the knife, then this is where the finger jab will work really good to get that second, to then go for the knife, hit here, hit, or sweep to get out of there. The idea is that you have to attack the guy, with the knife, because he's not gonna be expecting you to hit him in the eye, to headbutt, to do all this other stuff. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. That's it for the video today. Be sure to comment down below what your thoughts are, your opinions. And with that out of the way, thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and keep training. See you in the next video.